Welcome to JC Online Tutorials, Grade 10 CBSE Chemistry. Will the lamp glow in the following setup? Let us see in detail. In the beaker, there is a sodium hydroxide is dissolved in the water, that is serves as the electrolyte. Now, when the battery supplies the power, and sodium hydroxide is splitted into sodium plus aqueous solution and hydroxide aqueous solution. Sodium aqueous ions is the positive ions, hydroxide is the negative ions. So two electrodes, namely anode and cathode, these anode and cathode electrodes are made up of either the copper or graphites. So the anode electrode will attract the hydroxide ions towards it. Cathode electrodes will attract the sodium ions. So because of this electrolytic conduction, current will flow through the external circuit and definitely the lamp will glow. Here the important point is, at the anode oxygen gas is produced, at the cathode hydrogen gas is produced. When these gases are separately stored in the tank, we can use it for the green energy solution like battery. So if we are able to store the hydrogen gas produced at the cathode and oxygen gas produced at the anode in the tank separately, we can use the gases, hydrogen gas and oxygen gas respectively, in the fuel cell. Now before moving to the fuel cell, let us see what is the intensity of the lamp. What limits the intensity of the lamp, brightness of the lamp? There are many factors. They are the voltage supplied by the battery that determines the brightness of the lamp. How strong the electrolytic conduction takes place in the electrolyte, that is the second factor. And these are all the factors that determines the brightness of the lamp. Okay, so battery and the electrolyte, the stronger the electrolyte, brighter the lamp. Stronger the battery voltage, brighter the lamp. Okay, so definitely the current will be flowing through the circuit, external circuit, thereby the lamp will glow. Now moving on to the fuel cell, can we able to run the car in the water? Using the water, can we able to run? Yes, definitely we can use it. We can run the car by water instead of petrol. For that we need fuel cells. So this is what the setup of the fuel cell. On the left hand side, hydrogen cylinder is there. On the right hand side, oxygen cylinders are there. These gases are sent into the fuel cell that produces heat and water plus electricity. Heat, water, electricity. This electricity is used to run the motor. If we able to run the motor, we can able to produce the EV, electrical vehicle. So it serves as the fuel cell serves as the battery, similar to battery, and there is no, its fuel cell is eco-friendly. This fuel cell is found out even before the invention of the IC engines, combustion engines, but there is a drawback in storing the hydrogen gas and oxygen gas, and separating the hydrogen gas, oxygen gas will be a bit expensive, and we don't have the technology in the olden days to store the hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. So, and another drawback in the fuel cell is it's not reliable, like in IC engines are reliable, but fuel cells are not reliable. So another problem is storage of hydrogen gas and oxygen gas, and separating the hydrogen gas and oxygen gas will be bit expensive. But this fuel cell will be eco-friendly, it will not pollute the environment, and the byproduct is water, heat and electricity. Because of this electricity we can able to operate the electric vehicle. Thank you, and subscribe the channel for the quality videos. Thank you all, thank you for your support.